Thank you for joining Stampin' Up with Kathy Goodman. Today we're making a card with the beautiful Autumn stamp set from Stampin' Up. It's in our mini catalog. It is on page 46. It's right here. And this is the August through December mini catalog from Stampin' Up. Okay, so to start with, we're using a thick Whisper White card base, and the inspiration from this came from Stampin' Up. They have a bundle focus, and they prepared these cards, so we're just going to use their inspiration and make them. This one that I made for my sample, I used Misty Moonlight. For the one we make today, we're going to change it up and use we're going to use Magenta Madness with the Just Jade, and we're going to throw in a little bit of Pool Party. So let's get started. First of all, let's open our Just Jade stamp set, and let's stamp Life is Better with You in Just Jade. Let's get some room on our work surface here. So here we go. Life is Better with You. We're going to stamp this over on the left side. Press down firmly and lift. Looks like we got a pretty good image. Now once you get that stamped, you just take your paper snips and just cut a little angle out and give you a different shape for your tag. Adds interest to your card. Okay, then on the inside we're going to stamp Have a Beautiful Day, and this is going to be stamped in Just Jade ink. So here we go, Have a Beautiful Day. I'm gonna stamp it towards the upper portion, but not too high. And it looks like we got it pretty straight. Now we are going to take our Magenta Madness and we're going to stamp some leaves on the inside. This is a fall card done in our In Colors, which kind of changes it up in our browns and Cajun Craze and normal fall colors. Kind of sparks it up. There you go. Have a beautiful day. So we're going to set that aside right now to dry. While we're waiting on that to dry, let's get our maple leaf out, and we're going to stamp that on this piece of Whisper White cardstock, and this is the regular Whisper White. It's not the thick. Our card base is the thick Whisper White. So we're going to stamp one right here going that direction, and we're going to turn it around, do one this direction and one that direction. And when you're stamping the leaf, you want to take your time and make sure you press it down firmly so you can make sure you get a good image. We're going to do another one right here like this, another one this direction, then right here this direction. Then we're going to flip it around and kind of do it so it's upside down there, and this one is falling. And then at the very bottom, let's do it to where it's just off just a little bit. Okay, looks like we got all of those pretty good, and we're going to take and clean this stamps so we can stamp the same leaves in Pool Party. So let's set this aside for a second. We're going to take our Pool Party ink and we're going to stamp 1, 2, 3 of those. And then we're going to take the inside. Let's find our inside piece. Here it is. We're going to stamp off like we did in previous ones. So we get the same color, just a little bit lighter. And we're going to put that right in the middle of our maple leaf. The photopolymer stamps make it really easy to line these stamps up, so the two-step stamping is not difficult. There we go. So now let's clean this because we're going to do it in Just Jade in just a minute. That one and this one. So we've got both of these clean so we can use Just Jade. We're going to close our pool party because we're all done with that. Okay, so let's punch these out with the punch that comes with the gilded, the Beautiful Autumn stamp set. It's a coordinating punch set that comes with the maple leaf, an acorn, and then another leaf shape that's really cute. So here we go. There we've got those three punched out, so we can put those on our card in just a minute. While let's take, I need my scratch paper again to, we're gonna do or stamp off. We're gonna do this on just 3 of these leaves. We're gonna do this one right here. We're gonna add just a little bit of color to it. This one right here. And then stamp this off, and we're gonna do this one down at the bottom. So let's get our scrap paper back in here. There we go. Okay, now let's take our Magenta Madness and we're going to add some leaves. Let's bring our scratch paper back in. That way the ones that we stamp off will still have a clean work surface. So we're going to do one up here at the top, another one right here, one right here, and another one right down there. So we have just a little bit of a pop of color. Looks like I missed the top of my leaf. Let's see if we can, there, we fixed it. Okay, so now what we need to do is close our ink pad so we don't get our fingers in the ink or our ribbon. And we can start assembling this card. What we're going to do is put dimensionals on the back of this. Let me see where my regular size dimensionals are. Here they are. Okay, so we're going to put one on this side and one on this side. Then we're going to take this, let's see, let's do this way. I'm going to add my ribbon. So what we're going to want is something like this. So use our ribbon scissors. If you designate a pair of scissors that you only use for ribbon, that will save them from getting dull, because once you use your scissors on paper, eventually they get dull. Okay, so we want this to go this direction, I believe. Yep, that works. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to put a dimensional, probably about 6 of them on here, one in each of the corners and then 2 in the middle section. That way it doesn't sink in. And We can use our take your pick tool to remove the paper backing. Well, sometimes it works better than others. Let's just see here. We got this one and this one. There we go. Got them all pulled off. Now let's bring our card base back in, and this is a thick Whisper White card base. We're going to put this centered to the left side, and then we're going to pull our backing off of our dimensionals on our tag, and we're going to put that right about here. There we go. Then we're going to add our maple leaves that we did in the pool party color. We are going to add them with mini dimensionals. So let's add one right here over the top of that one. And it's kind of cool because the Just Jade color will show a little bit. It adds some interest to this card. And then we have one last dimensional backing to pull off, and we're going to put this leaf right there. Awesome. There you have it. We have A Life is Better with You, and then on the inside we put, whoops, Have a Beautiful Day, and we've included 3 leaves. This is the original one that I made in the Misty Moonlight color with the Misty Moonlight ribbon. So a couple very simple cards for you to make that you can enjoy the beautiful autumn stamp set in, other than just regular fall colors. These are our new in colors for Stampin' Up. Have a blessed day. It was great stamping with you today.